All right, greetings everyone and welcome to our overview presentation for week 13. Again, you'll just find that we're going to do serial this week and we're going to work on draft 3. There's a couple different things going on too with each one of those, so let's get started on what's going on. Okay, so first, just as far as updates, if you want to, you can get started on your MLA Works Cited page. Please see the announcements on D2L for getting started. I posted directions last week, as well as the Works Cited page that covers all of the provided text. So this gives you correct MLA Works Cited entries for all of the expository text as well as all the provided stories. Don't forget, you can use the pool document that had correct citations for all of the provided pool stories. So just find the ones that you picked or the ones that you used in your paper, and you can copy and paste those citations out of that document. Then the only thing you're responsible for at this point is any text that you use that you found on your own. Please make sure your entries are correct and that you add them in and that they're all in alphabetical order. Please go to the Purdue OWL to read about all the instructions and nuances of doing a correct Works Cited page. You will have to turn in one when you turn in your final paper, but you do not have to turn in a Works Cited page until then. So it doesn't need to be turned in with any of these drafts. It's just due with your final paper. So get started on it. You're going to want to make sure that it's not this last minute panic. Okay? All right, next. We're wrapping up serial this week. You're going to listen to episodes 11 and 12. So episode 11 goes over some rumors surrounding the podcast. So as Sarah had been presenting the podcast every week, here's some things that she learned. And then to wrap it up and ending, the final episode of Serial Season 1. Episode 12 is the last one. So you're going to listen and read along to your final episodes of Serial. You have your final Serial discussion board and your final quest is due. This is your third and final quest. You know what to do. Complete it in PowerPoint, upload it to VoiceThread, talk over and present your presentation, and then add it to the discussion board by Wednesday, replies by Friday. Last time for all of it. So enjoy the end of Serial. Next, you have 2 jobs with your draft 3 of your justice paper. Due Wednesday, you must upload a copy of draft 3 to the assignment folder. It must have a cover letter. This one is for me. I will be printing all of your draft 3s, and I will be doing my last bit of editing and help with formatting and help with content. This is the last time that I will print and go through your paper. So I need it by Wednesday. I will get it back to you by Friday, but it is due in the assignment folder on Wednesday. Now, you are also going to take that same draft 3. You do not have to include the cover letter this time, but you're going to include draft 3 and you're going to go to your justice paper group conferences. So there is a separate subfolder for that. It's called Rhetorical Mode Essay Conferences. It's in week 13 subfolder. There are directions, so you might want to look at those first. They're called RM, so Rhetorical Mode, Group Read Around Conference Directions. You might want to read those first. It's pretty simple. You've done it before with the personal narrative, although it is different this time. So I have reorganized your groups. I've shuffled around people so that every group is balanced. And so you are going to upload your draft 3 to a discussion board post by Wednesday night also. Then between Wednesday and Friday, you have a couple jobs to do. You know that you will be replying on your final serial discussion board. You'll be replying on your final Curiosity Quest discussion board. And then you will also print, read, and annotate your group mates' papers. And then I want you to map out the journey for their papers also. Now that I did upload the journey graphic into the subfolder, you can print that for everyone in your group and fill one out. Or You can also just use a blank sheet of paper. Make sure you can map out their journey. So you want to say, okay, it looks like you're doing incident to deeper reflection, or you're doing simple to complex. Your first stop was this, your second stop was this, then you moved to this, then you moved to this, and here was your thesis as I understood it. So make sure that you're giving as much feedback as you can. Pretend you're me. Give feedback on their in-text citations. Make sure that their journey is a logical progression. Make sure that all the stops are really clear. Make sure that they have done a good job going beyond just a summary and actually explaining, synthesizing, and connecting to their journey stop. Make sure that the thesis is a logical destination for the paper. Make sure that the journey has a nice destination at the end and the reader has that sense of finality. Give them any feedback you can on 6 traits. Just annotate, edit, help them. This is the last feedback they will get, so they're getting feedback from you as well as feedback from me. So you will then need to scan and upload your annotated copies of their paper as well as their journey mapped out, and that you will just reply on the discussion board to their initial post and include your annotations and your help as well as your journey graphic. Then, if I were you, please refer back between now and when the paper is actually due. Please make sure that you're looking back at this discussion board, because if your group mates have any questions about your feedback or have any questions at all, you can help them with that. Okay, so that's how we're doing conferences for this justice paper. Again, you're just reading the people in your group. Some of you have 2, some of you have 3 people in your group, but there's no more than 3. So just read your 2 or 3 other group members' papers, help them as much as you can, map out their journey, and give them the feedback. And again, I will get you feedback also by Friday. Okay, have a great week. That's it. Let me know if you need any help. Come see me, and I look forward to reading your draft 3s of your papers. Have a great week.